Doesn't it feel great to be alive on a Saturday night as a Chicago Cubs baseball fan on YouTube or what? And doesn't it feel great to be alive on the weekend as a Chicago Cub baseball fan on YouTube or what? Hope all you guys are enjoying your weekend and your Saturday. Happy weekend vibes, Cub fans, and most importantly, welcome back to the channel of Cubs Baseball with Rye Knight. Nothing better than a beautiful Saturday at the friendly confines in the city of Chicago, Illinois, and nothing better than the Cubs debuting their new home alternate jerseys that were first shown this past January at CubsCon. Earlier today, the Cubs played the middle game between the San Diego Padres and the Cubs at beautiful Wrigley Field, the friendly confines in Chicago. And no, it was not a nice day in Chicago. It was windy and cold, but a win today would give the Cubs the win for the series. And I think we need to focus more on the Cubs left fielder and the leadoff man of Ian Happ, because Ian Happ did something today that Javi Baez and Chris Bryant could not do when they were with the Cubs. So what does that mean? What did Ian Happ do today that Chris Bryant and Javi Baez could not do when they were with the Cubs? Well, let's look at the number 1,000. 1,000, a big number, a big fat number. And that is the number that Ian Happ reached. What I'm trying to tell you guys is today, the Cubs left fielder Ian Happ played in his 1,000th career game as a Chicago Cub. Again, that is something that Chris Bryant and Javi Baez did not do when they were with the Cubs, which actually is hard to believe. But yes, guys, congratulations to Chicago Cubs outfielder and leadoff man Ian Happ playing in game 1,000 as a Chicago Cub earlier today. And what better way to commemorate your 1,000th game as a Chicago Cub than making an outstanding diving catch in the 7th inning at beautiful Wrigley Field, guys. Ian Happ, a Gold Glover, made an absolute Gold Glove play earlier today in left field against the San Diego Padres. And therefore, we can say this: hey, Chicago! Cubs won. So that means the Cubs are now 2-0 at Wrigley Field. And that means that the Chicago Cubs will go for the sweep tomorrow afternoon. It could be back-to-back sweeps. Now, that would be great if you are a Chicago Cub baseball fan. But despite the Cubs winning 7-1 today, the focus is on Ian Happ. Ian Happ playing career game 1,000 earlier today as a Chicago Cub. Again, that is something that Chris Bryant and Javi Baez could not do when they were with the Cubs. But although the entire MLB career for Ian Happ has been with none other than the Chicago Cubs, and the Cubs debuted their new baby blue home alternate jerseys. Now, remember, these are not City Connect. They are not going to be City Connect jerseys. However, they are pretty cool jerseys, I will admit that. but they are not going to be City Connect. The Wrigleyville will still be the Cubs City Connect jerseys, but guys, the focus is not on flying the W, but it is on Ian Happ. Congratulations, Ian Happ, playing game number 1,000 in his big league career, and it just so happens to be 1,000 as a Chicago Cub. So congratulations to Chicago's own everyday left fielder, leadoff hitter, switch hitter, Ian Happ. And you know what? He makes an outstanding catch in the 7th inning on his game number 1,000. Now talk about a day, Ian Happ, the guy that loves coffee, Ian Happ. Maybe that coffee is good luck. Maybe we need to get like an Ian Happ coffee company. I mean, there's got to be something. You know, I mean, we got to do something. The Cubs have got to do something for Ian Happ, knowing that he did that earlier today. But yes, guys, the Cubs did not just win 7-1. They debuted their new baby blue alternate jerseys. I don't know if they're going to wear those every Saturday home game or not, but I do want to know, what are your guys' thoughts of them? Do you guys like them? I think, you know what? If I can be honest with you guys, they're pretty sick and all that. But I want to know, because the Cubs debuted those earlier today in the game. And they are now 1-0. 1-0 when they wear those jerseys. So technically, when they wear those baby blue jerseys, they're undefeated. They have a 1,000 winning percentage. But it's only one game. But yeah, guys, anywho, Ian Happ doing something that Chris Bryant couldn't do and Javi Baez couldn't do. Playing game number 1,000 as a Chicago Cub. So congratulations to Ian Happ. Of course, we got to get him like a CEO of a coffee business, like Happ Coffee or something like that. I mean, Ian Happ loves coffee. I love coffee. We got to get Ian Happ to own a coffee. Maybe Ian Happ could own Starbucks. I don't know. I mean, he likes coffee. He made a Gold Glove play today. He played in game number 1,000 as a Chicago Cub. Tell me we have to do something. So, but yeah, guys. Anyway, Ian Happ playing his 1,000th game earlier today as a Chicago Cub. Congratulations to Ian Happ. It's also his game career 1,000th in the big league. So, anywho, it doesn't matter. Congratulations to Ian Happ. And, hey, everything went right, apparently, on game number 1,000 for Ian Happ today. They debuted new uniforms. Ian Happ made a Gold Glove play. The Cubs won. Tell me that's not a perfect day for Ian Happ. Well, he didn't go like 5 for 5. So, but I mean, it was close. It was close to a perfect day for Ian Happ as a Chicago Cub, as a big leaguer. I think that's right. I really do. But yes, guys, Ian Happ playing game number 1,000 in the big leagues, and as a Chicago Cub, it's got to be lovely to say that. Believe me. And yes, guys, I'm actually upstairs, not in my office. So if you guys thought the background was different, that would explain it right there. But all right, other than that, guys, yeah, I think that's it. That's literally all I have for you guys on this edition of Cubs Baseball with Ryan tonight. It's got to warm up in Chicago. I don't think the Cub fans really want to be in the cold. I'm just kidding. It could be a tornado happening and an apocalypse at the same time, and Cub fans would still sell out Wrigley Field. So, other than that, guys, If you like the video, make sure you hit that like and that thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already, guys. And yeah, guys, congratulations to the Happ Daddy, Ian Happ.